Ebusia, Cecilia Minoka said here, allegedly there has been a big confusion in the NDC headquarters, and I say in the NDC party, between Omani Boama and the NDC executive members, and I say NDC Penufua or Mokambia Ewum. My main channel, I'm more about strong coin for possible multimedia. Me, I made media on channel meeting Eddie Francis Achu, aka possible in the coin. So, and nearly can win your channel is YouTube and side and send me best also by the break. No, I show you video. I'm an aquarius. So, here I know like what comment to subscribe. We are not share content, no, and I say, I recommend the channel. No, I'm a only being so any videos. Maybe I Ebusia allegedly. Paul Adam Ocho ed in some Bakumi and Sambia. Personally, I feel say a very interesting to hear and to listen. Ebusha in summer Paul Adam Ocho ed Abeto Montaigne say, and this in penny for any time and so sebi in penny for Mohemi, when you more mope and quasi assembly. Omani Boama eddy evidence aba say voter register no mistakes in abahu. Mpenifo ntumi anya interrogation bia eno ane se moto youth na gum monkoko ntokwa monkoye demonstration monkoye hu misunderstanding monkoye hu we monkoye hu dede and many other sebe nyoma ensem fata ena mpenifo no push youth no say wo monkoye without first interrogating Omani Boama say figures we document we evidence we a wo dey ba no correct and I say enye correct ewo figures figures a ebeboa ama ampa yede asem we a wo de abetu anim yede akokot akodi nkunim anase entesa te say oye IT personnel ni ntino ode baaye pe monye interrogation monye hwehwemu enya evidence papa bia no wan say pa na mo pushi youth nse mo nkonkoye demonstration abusia mbepe ameno ka say de Paul Adomochil de audio bi ababontina audio ne munsem efa nyoma ba mienu bia etochema ewo NDC party nim concerning their checks and balances. Member some kasa and very international so me say aha ye ni atem ya dwen ene based on what we see and hear on the media. Nyakopon sha obi bia wa support possible multimedia from the one besi enne. Aha no mamwa ya word say ye ndi watem ye ntwa ntro so ntu pani bia so da bi. Open now share content na we ni je ho a now wa subscribe, now wa comment. Ye need time di atem, ye need time ye come back and forth e wo media no so. Report na ye ni be make sure say report na dey bro no e no kwe and nothing by the truth. Nyankopon insha yin na yenko nkoti nsem a asi e wo NDC office and I say NDC party office. Na ye wie na bibi eche wadwen eni di kwan so na wa feel free na wa che wadwen e wo comment section no ase.
But let's come to the reality of the matter. Omani Boama is director of communications of the party. ICT director. Okay. So Omani Boama says that he has identified something that is wrong in the voters register, and whatever he has identified is inimical to the fortunes of the NDC come December 2024. Now, this is my question. If I'm a political party, I'm a member of a political party at the top level, and one of us has found something, don't we sit down in a room and interrogate what he has found ourselves before we go to IPAC, so that when they went to IPAC, that presentation of whatever was wrong with the document could have been done by any of the top executives, either Fiifi, Kwetey, Asiedu, Nketia, they could all have done it. Because Omani Boama is working for them. He alerts you on a problem. You have to interrogate him and find out what was the problem. Now, I remember one of the meetings of the election petition, Akufado's election petition of 2013. And one of the meetings that was held prior to the election petition being filed. And the way in which people like Napo, Kenatefa, Edward Boateng, Jacob Lamte, the way they were interrogated by the MPP people, that are you sure you have a case? Are you sure we can go to court? And one of the people leading the interrogation was C1 himself, the candidate who they were telling you have been cheated. He was at the forefront of interrogating in private meetings with them whether they really had a case to go to court. And I still remember that when after those meetings had ended, the case was made and time was, they had 2 more days to file. The candidate said that let me go to President Kufuor and tell him what we have found and that we are going to court. This is the various level of checks and balances that the allegations of electoral fraud went through before the MPP filed the case at the Supreme Court, including the candidate who was being told that you have been cheated. He was leading the interrogation that, are you sure I've been cheated? Are you sure this is correct? Is that parliamentary figures? Does it add up? I saw it. And that is so I took it for granted that all political parties do that. When one person can say, hey, guys, we have been cheated. Wait. They will sit that person in a room and interrogate him that, you said we have been cheated. Show us where we have been cheated. The rest of Ghana is not watching that meeting. We are not in that meeting. So you can finish with that. Apparently, that didn't happen. It didn't happen. So once Omani Boama said so and so, they were in a hurry to go on the streets because Omani Boama said and they believed him. So now Omani Boama came to the IPAC and said, IPAC said, Jack, where are you? Where is the information? Now this is the demonstration. This is Idrisu Haruna, former minority leader, NDC faithfuls. This is all of them chanting on the street about the need for a forensic audit of the voters register. This was the hoax. The need for this is Omani Boama's analysis and his information leading all of these people. Not all of them are NDC people. Some are genuine Ghanaians who want the right thing to be done and who were worried that if the Electoral Commission can conduct a forensic audit just so that everything is fine, why are they refusing to do so? Even journalists were railroaded into this kind of argument, boxing themselves into asking the Electoral Commission, what do you lose when you do forensic audit? What do you lose when you do forensic audit? This is what was happening. Now, no, that's enjoying this video. Sorry about that. So then the meeting came inside the meeting room. Omani Boama performed so flatly that at the end of the day, there's a photograph that has emerged. There's a clear photograph. They're going to show it to us. And then I'll show you what Ikweadonko said. It's 30 minutes past. Aha! This photograph. Now, MPP is sharing this photograph and calling them forensic audit viewers. Me, I don't know how to analyze photographs. This is a group of leaders of the party who have just left an IPAC meeting. They've just come out of an IPAC meeting. Please, do they look like they've been beaten up by water? I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I beg you. I'm not saying anything. This is my man. Johnson Asiedu Nketia is always my man. This is Omani Boama whispering something to Fiifi Kwetey. Fiifi Kwetey wants to slap him. Then you go and embarrass us. You can't stand here and you are whispering. Nobody is smiling at the camera except the lady. Thank God for women. Thank God for women. Look at the lady. She is smiling. Yamin, my man from Kumasi, is not happy. This man is not. I don't know his name. Is that Kofi Ato? No, it's not Kofi Ato. This man is not happy. Fiifi Kwetey is stern and angry. Omani Boama is trying to hide his embarrassment by trying to whisper something as if there's some strategy going on. Asiedu Nketia is brutally angry. This man here is okay. He's tired. He's just tired. He's wondering why all of this should happen. But viewers, this is the matter. They are politicians. Politics is a nice thing. You are going to IPAC meeting. You have already sent people on the streets to go and demonstrate that the voters register is wrong and that the voters register is being prepared to mar the election. We have had successful elections from 96, 2000, up to 2004. We are ready for another election that we anticipate should be successful. You are alleging to us as a key and important stakeholder in the party, in the government system, in the political system. You are alleging to us that there is a problem with the voters register. All of us will be concerned about it. All of us will be eagerly concerned about this matter. We will be. So everybody was. Now they came to the Electoral Commission. Come and show us the matter. Look at my man, my uncle, Johnson Asiedu Nketia. He's my uncle. Look at him. He's angry. And I can understand why he's angry. Asiedu Nketia is no minnow when it comes to elections. He understands it. He knows what to do. Asiedu Nketia can run election in Kenya. He can run election everywhere. He's been doing it for that long. So he's beginning to wonder that, Omani Boama, what happened? Here is Ikweadonko speaking after the IPAC meeting when the NDC had been could not indicate the need for a forensic audit. This is Ikweadonko.
Midenya me asese obetna kunyenso esu fidi amanfo sumo no NDC fa ade papa nanso so obetna de court bla no obetwe edini ene court nanso omo anim guase ka omo ni nyina echiro yasa obetwe edini mi amesiwe ya meka sei isi ka say obi afa nipa emetna table no ba bia ye twe edini obi afa nipa mra na ye hu say ye be twe no obi antimi anka ho asem me medimi nipa koyi ba bia me medimi nipa koyi Ni na chino ya chwe ni kama. What the book ya challenge na ka ho the pay ka ho. So bia when ya if you don't watch it, ya chwe. Obi a when ya gana ni ya chwe. Ada na mo ha ni pesa. When you say na me na ba he. When ya go pa de ba he, wo ya dai mo boa. Wo ya dai mo boa. Be bompa ya say ya go pa san tanachi. Kwam bia so. When you na finti, when you ba sonko, when you nipa sonko. Me boa baso pro ha yi ni pen for no pen we bo ma baso ada na mo tete sa me ya men kan tinti me he mo say ni pa duonu mo asai ya ye wu wo ade ni mo yi sa be he e mo boa ada na mo twa ntwa sa mo say wo twa ba bia ya ade no ada na mo ti sa ada mo kwa ye twa diri ha say kukuom na ma ko twitio eno nan chen. Yes, I'm not Kekos. That's how I treat that. I'm going to before. I'm before the world about Swati. Someone Casa. No more so I treat you about that didn't but I hope Bonechi. What's that for about Casua? One man coach or cross or Sekai. To try Nipa. A dear Amoye. Or my yes, but way. Or my Amoya. Or may I get many yasso. You papa and Fantiaba. I bet I have a tree. And you're fine if you saw by you. Come on. But if you are I like it away, sir.
There's something about the tree language there. When they say it, there's some words that is I mean, everybody in the studio was laughing. But this is it. These are the intellectual class. Dr. Omani Boama is a medical doctor. He put up some documents and went to IPAC, completely embarrassed himself. The not that well educated and successful entrepreneur is asking him, Omani Boama, I know Chantrosa. He's asking the intellectual. This is what happens. This is what happens when the purpose of education is lost. This is what happens. She is not as educated as any of the people here. Yamin, Fiifi Kwetey has PhD, Asiedu Nketia has double masters, Sami Fiifi is a lawyer. This man, I don't know his qualification, but he must be up there. All of these degrees put together, they were flawed by a Donko who simply asked that why are you lying like that? He said, because the screen was there. Omani Boama is here. Now put the matter before IPAC. Flatly failed, completely embarrassed. But why they think the electoral commission work is a joke? It's intellectual. You have to grind the thing. You have to crack the numbers and be sure of what. Don't they see Dr. Baumia in the election petition court when they ask him, yes, Dr. Baumia, primary school, AME Zion, he says, no, you are looking at the duplicate. Turn the next page. You have to spend time on the thing. It's not a simple matter. You have to spend time on it. You think that it's just propaganda? This propaganda behavior. Why they have a propaganda secretary in the person of Samuel Jemfi? Samuel Jemfi is the propaganda. The only political party that has a propaganda secretary. It was Daniel Boche, the eternal general secretary of the NPP, who browbeats them on radio every day, said that NDC has somebody called propaganda secretary. Open your dictionary. Propaganda means lies. This is a party that is set out for lies. Fiifi Kwetey was propaganda secretary of the party. So I think it's gone into their head that everything is propaganda. You can just say anything and get away. Just say that, oh, the electoral commission thing is compromised. There are 235 names. Just say it. And then after that, go on demonstration. Akufo-Addo has fought so hard for all of us to get demonstration. So they enjoy it. Go on demonstration and let the Ghanaian people know no policy initiative. I don't understand why that is happening. It didn't used to be. And I've been covering these elections for a long time. At least today I've showed you some of the things we used to do. We've been covering, this is not how it used to be. When did it become, Victor Smith, are you watching? When did your NDC become like this? Victor Smith, sometimes he calls me. Ambassador Victor Smith, when did your NDC become like this? The NDC that I knew. Victor Smith, I used to come to your office every afternoon when you were working for Mrs. Rollins at Ridge, and we'll talk about NDC and PP. I'll come and meet Tony Edu in your office. Victor Smith, you remember, even on 2 occasions, I met Fly Lieutenant Rollins in your office. And you told me that JJ is there. I was afraid to go and see him. And you said we played about it, and then I ran away and I don't see him. When did that NDC of 2002, when did it become like this? When did it become like, what is this? When did NDC go to IPAC without any document? NDC used to laugh at MPP that they come to IPAC with nothing. Rojo Metil Nunu, Alaji Hudu Yaya, these were the men. The guy who used to wear the stiletto, what's his name? George Kwenu Metal. Yes, The NDC people who are NDC people who are listening, they know what I'm talking about. George Kwenu Metal, he was in the headquarters. They were preparing for IPAC. I've been there at Asalam Down near Paloma, the old office. When they sit down and they are preparing for meeting, George Kwenu Metal is there, Alhaji Hudiaya is standing there, Peter Podube is there. They are doing proper work. Ebeyo, what is this? NDC, big political party. When did they come to this? That NDC can go to IPAC with a whole Dr. Omani Boama's allegation falling flat like that. So that Donko is saying the thing she's saying, and I'm trying to trust her. Why? Okay, Kofi Apalo also has something to say. What did he say?
We had no time to waste. So from now to 7 December, 65 days or 67 days. When are we going to do this forensic audit? 276 constituencies, 40,000 polling stations, 18 million registered voters. Who's going to do the auditing in less than 60 days? So, NDC, please stop this request because it's not going to help anybody. And mind you, this is a biometric register. No dead person can come out from her grave or his grave to come and vote. So if there's a dead person on the register, what is it going to do to affect your results? So please, this one is non-starter. You shouldn't have even sent that request here. You have wasted everybody's time.
This is Kwame Abuja. Sorry. Kwame Abuja is a friend of Metro TV. I didn't see. He's an architect. Yeah, I've just been told. He's a good morning Ghana friend. He's a friend of Metro TV. So, lawyer, architect, banker, MBA, medical doctor, financial management authority, financial analyst. I'm not sure about the lady. Yamin too, I think is a lawyer. All of these qualifications could not stand the test of time before the IPAC meeting, and Nketia Donko had to pass the verdict. Okay, no problem. We'll leave it here. It's 24 minutes past.